Hi everyone. It has been a minute since I've been filming for YouTube. Well, okay, I can't say it's been a minute since I've filmed, but it's been a minute since I've uploaded. So, hi, welcome back. I'm Nessa, and today we are actually going to be talking about something that has been weighing on me a lot these last few weeks. So, we're just going to get going into it. It's been a minute since I filmed, guys, so I'm a little rusty. But I've had videos set to go into vlogs, but I did not want to make a vlog just full of chaoticness and going whoosh, 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 whoosh. So I kind of deleted them and just said I'll start fresh today. But this video is gonna be a little bit of an asshole because in July I went to Louisiana with my parents to visit some family. And basically I kind of have to make the decision on whether or not I want to stay here in New York or move when they move. And you would think it would be an easy decision, but it's not. And I've taken up this last week writing in a composition notebook of how I feel about it. And yesterday when I was writing, it was the first time I've actually cried during writing it. And yeah, so why it's not an easy decision. This is my childhood bedroom. I have known this bedroom since I was 2.5 when we moved into this house. It's the only bedroom I've ever known in my life. It has gone through many different phases of color, of things being rearranged. The color schemes growing up were, it started out, my parents did a light blue wall and like a yellow baby yellow trim. Then when I was old enough to pick my own colors, it was purple and pink, per usual. And then it turned into mint gray trim and mint green trim and gray walls. And now it is this. It has seen 1,000,003 tiers, 1,000,000 redecorations, reorganizing, all of it. And to imagine myself not in this room is scary, to say the least. Not only that, but if I make that decision to move, which I am leaning on, it means I leave my friends here. And let me tell you, the people I have in, the people I have in my life right now are so special and so important to me. And there are some of them I cannot imagine my life without. So to think about picking up and leaving is really hard. And I know I'm 22. It shouldn't be that hard of a decision to make. But when you're born and raised and grow up in an area, in a home, it's hard. I never envisioned myself having to make this until I was settling down with someone. And so knowing that within this next year I could be somewhere else completely is scary. Not only that, but my parents have said if I make the decision, make the decision to move with them, they want me to have my license prior to moving because the system down there is so chaotic and messy. And I don't know, I feel paralyzed with fear about moving, about my license. Don't ask me why. I cannot tell you the rooted issues there. And I can't stop crying now. Shoot. It's not necessarily I'm focusing on leaving my room. Yes, it will hurt, but it's not the end of the world. Leaving my friends who have seen me through my worst and my best and all in between over the last several years is what's gonna hurt. if I choose to do this. And I have a pros and cons list that I have to kind of write down and so I can tell you, but it is a hard decision to make. So I'm gonna go do that and then I will get back to you guys. Okay, I quickly pulled them off of my notes app on my phone, and when I say quickly, I literally just chicken scratched them. But we're gonna go through the list with you guys because this has been something I have been thinking about the last several weeks. So we're gonna start with cons of moving, and I think one of them I have is cons of staying. Which I guess it could relate to both moving and staying. So my cons: leaving and losing friends potentially. I always have this fear that when I move, my friends that I thought were always gonna be there are just gonna disappear. It's scary to start fresh and start new. I've never done it before, and if I have, I was literally a toddler and my parents were doing it for me, and even then I was literally in the same town. Leaving all I've ever known. I was born and raised here. Literally, this is my room since I was 2.5. I'm 22.5. It's been my room for 20 years. The traffic down there is atrocious if you hit it just right. Weather, and not like all the weather, specifically hurricanes. I've never experienced one, nor do I want to. And then this one is the one that could be portrayed as both staying and moving, feeling stuck and lost. Now, I have been in that rut probably since I graduated high school 4 years ago. And I just, for some reason, I can't seem to find something that makes me feel like I'm on top of the world, or at least doing right in the world, doing something with my life. And I still feel like I could feel that way down there. Now to talk about the pros. My little cousin's down there. That's my biggest pro right there, is Sebastian. On that, it's a new start and new opportunities. I should want that. I should. But it scares me as well. It's warm all year round, which is something I'll have to get used to because I run warm. So, like, I've told my friends multiple times, I can wear long sleeve and shorts and long sleeve. I can wear leggings or sweatpants and a t-shirt, but I cannot wear long sleeve, long pants, unless it's like dead winter, because I get too hot. The beach is a lot closer down there than it is up here. It's like an 1.5-hour drive here. Oh my gosh. It is like a 40-minute drive down there, and I will take that any day. I can reinvent myself down there if I move. I can have okay, I got cut off, but I can reinvent who I am and who people see. And that sounds so inviting because I grew up in a town where the graduating class is 60 to 70 kids most times. And most of those peers I literally grew up with from age of 4 to 18. And let's just say I was bullied a lot through school. And so it would be nice to not be around any of them, not know any of them, and just reinvent who I am. Change. Now, I don't like change. This could be pro and con. I don't like change. I mean, I can dye my hair, do a new piercing, rearrange my bedroom, but changing is so hard for me. And I don't know why. It just is. I mean, I love the idea of it, but doing it is the issue I have. I don't really know what else to say on that other than I feel paralyzed with the idea of that. And then the last pro I have is I can allow myself to actually live in the new. I don't live right now. I'm just going through the motions of life. And I don't know if that's just because I don't have a license or a job, but it's also, I feel stuck where I'm at. I feel stuck educationally. I feel stuck physically, emotionally. I feel stuck. I journal in this when I can. I journal every night. but I still don't see a change, and that's partially on me. I will say it. I don't like change, so of course I'm not gonna go out seeking it. But I talk to my friends a lot, and a few of my friends are definitely like, do it. Just do it. My one friend, she actually moved earlier this year to Tennessee. Miss you, Liv. And she says, do it. She's like, moving to Tennessee was the best best choice I've ever made. And I feel like I could do that in my life, but I'm paralyzed with fear. And there might be some deep root to that, truthfully, but I don't know. But this might not be what you typically expect from me. Definitely not what I expect, but now I have to be faced with choosing move or stay. And I'm scared to decide that. So I'm pushing it off as long as I can. But my mom's like, it's coming up where you need to make that decision. I'm like, but I don't know. But yeah, so that is my life right now. Sorry I've been MIA. But I have hit 500 miles on my bike, guys. So, and like I said, I don't know what is going on. I don't know when this video is going to come out. I have to edit it, do whatnot. And I should probably make my decision real soon. But thank you guys for joining me, and I will catch you in the next video.